best of the Morning X
with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.
Here's what we have. We have a man named Dale in the studio.
He's just a man named Dale.
Just a man named Dale, and he's not a celebrity. We're not trying to guess who the celebrity is. He's not a celebrity, although in his circles, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, it ain't number 8, guys.
And
no.
Yeah, it's not that. That's right. And he excels at, he competes professionally in a field that you are trying to guess. You're going to call him and you're going to ask him questions, yes or no questions, pertaining to what he does. If you can figure it out.
Should we describe what he looks like or no?
Not yet, because that could be a little too key. All right, but you're competing for Boom Boom Huck Jam tickets. Dale, let me just ask you this. How many years, this is not a yes or no question, but I'm going to take the liberty of asking it. How many years have you been competing in this activity?
For the serious activity for the last year, but this led up for the last 15 years.
For 15 years, he's been a. Is there money in this?
Serious money.
Serious money.
What is people sponsor it?
As you see that, this serious money comes along with it.
Let's wait with the questions.
Yeah, see, that's enticing so many more questions.
Okay, There we go. All right, let's go to let's grab some calls.
Hey, Morning X, Brian.
The deal with muscles, is he a big muscle dude?
Is it what?
Does it deal with muscles, he asks.
Oh, muscles.
No.
Does not deal with muscles.
All right.
Hey, Morning X, yes, no question. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you work with livestock?
No.
Ooh, good guesses, though. Morning X.
Very good questions.
Hey, go ahead. Yes or no question.
Is it anything to do with porno? You said he has a good to describe how I look, so maybe he's porno or something.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
You need to come up here and feast your eyes on this hunk of man that's sitting right here.
Hey, Ari. Is this Ari? Hello. Morning X, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Yes or no question?
I think I know what he does. I'm going to take a guess here.
How could you out of nowhere? But go ahead.
Skateboard pro.
Oh.
No, you thought it was a Tony Hawk tie-in?
Oh, because we're giving away Huck Jam tickets.
No,
All
that is not
Good guess.
it.
Oh, I would like to see that.
I was about to say
we
that.
make a lot more money than they do.
You make a lot more money than Tony Hawk?
Not than Tony Hawk.
It's not a joke.
Well, not than
Very
Tony
serious.
Hawk, but maybe the other guys.
Well, one of the other guys that we'll talk about later, he just made $1.2 million his first
Dude,
rookie year.
let me tell you what. Tony Hawk lights his cigars with $1.2 million.
Yeah, you're saying you individually or your type of person?
Our type of people.
But not you individually.
Well, like I said, I'm up and coming.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Chris?
Yeah, does it have to do with gambling?
No.
Good guess, though.
Hey, who's this, Steve?
Yeah, this is Steve.
Yes or no question? Go ahead.
I want to know if it has something to do with food.
Yes.
I think he's a professional eater.
There you go.
A professional eater.
What made you guess that?
Just because you guys were talking about should we describe him, and Jimmy said no, and just sounded like something like that.
All right, well, like that, you're going to the Tony Hawk Boom Boom Huck Jam presented by this fine radio station, 99X.
Awesome.
What's your name?
Steve.
Steve, great guess. Hang on.
Okay, thanks.
Hang tight, brother.
Well, Dale, so what title do you hold?
Well, we just defeated the Russians at their own game, the Russian Pelmeni Championship.
What is that? What is Pelmeni?
Pelmeni is like I would say like a ball of sausage inside of a ravioli. It's a what you would call a Russian dumpling.
How big is it?
About the size of a 50-cent piece.
And you took the Russians down?
Yeah, the old record was of 206 minutes, and I broke the new world record of 274 in 6 minutes.
274 dumplings in 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Let's describe. How tall are you?
6 foot.
You're 6 feet, and how much do you weigh?
Ooh, 3.
291, 292.
291?
Really?
Yes.
I would have guessed 3 easily.
Well, when we just got finished filming a movie up in Alaska, and after we did 4 contests, one each day, I was pushing about 310.
What kind of movie is this?
It's a documentary that'll be out on Discovery Channel in February.
The kind of movie I want to see. That's what kind of movie it is.
That's right. I'm all over that movie.
I know some of the listeners probably saw Gutbusters 1, where it showed the 3 guys trying to qualify for Coney Island.
Uh-huh.
Well, this would be me and 2 guys from Brooklyn, And we're starting in the film, and it shows us doing the 4-day shootout in Alaska.
This is going to be a cult classic.
Well, what's the big trophy you rolled in here with? Do you take that thing everywhere? Is that
It's a 5-foot trophy.
Yeah, I mean, this, if you know about Coney Island and Kobayashi, as we were talking about, who made the $1 million his very first year.
Now, Kobayashi is this kind of very
Isn't that the
skinny,
hot dog guy?
He's skinny.
Yes.
He's Japanese hot dog eating champ.
he was
Right.
on that Glutton Bowl?
Right, the Glutton Bowl.
Correct. And there's also a Russian that's named Ole, who is just as fast and just as competitive in Russia. Well, I took his title 2 weeks ago.
How do those little skinny
New York.
guys do that? How's that guy?
That's an excellent question.
I was wondering that because on King of the Hill Sunday night, it was the same subject, and the winner of this food eating contest was a guy from
Laos.
Korea or
It was
something.
Laos.
Yeah, did you
Talk
see that?
about
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the King of the Hill was about all of us. If you
Right.
probably seen the ones in the overalls and everything, and we did that probably last September.
Talk
you,
about
you
that.
filmed that?
No, what they asked us for the different pictures of us and the different voices.
No
and
kidding.
everything. Yes,
So is one of the guys in there you?
yes, the one with the overalls that you've seen
In King
on
of the Hill, that was you? That was patterned after you?
yes.
Well, that's kind of cool. But Barnes had a good question. You know, you think of professional or competitive eaters as all being big
guys.
beefy guys, and that guy Kobayashi, who's the hot dog eating champ, he couldn't be, maybe weighs 140 pounds.
Well, you know, that's what they say about me. When they look at me, they see how small, because some of the guys are like 450, 409 pounds and stand at 6'6".
But I look
So
at you
it's-
and I wouldn't think it was a stretch that you were like a power eater. But I look at that guy, Kobayashi. He weighs 100 pounds.
How does that work?
I mean, how does he
Yeah.
eat so much but not gain weight?
Well, as I was telling Jimmy, my speed and his speed are about the same, and the speed is the key of it. But you have to have the stomach. He has been doing this so long that his stomach is stretched out normally, and their techniques and everything in Japan are just normally where their stomachs can stretch out. They have eating contests weekly over there, where we have it maybe once a month, and once a month maybe in New York or out in Las Vegas, where they have it every single day on TV Japan.
now,
Why doesn't he gain weight though? Because his stomach is stretched more.
No, but you just we know what to do. That's why they call us professional eaters, is because it's not like we eat this all the time.
Right.
Imagine it's like a boxer, that you have to train your body to do this. You know what type of food that you're going to deal with, whether it's a sweet, a meat, or pasta rather. And, you know, we train our bodies for that certain type of food, but once that contest is over, we're back to eating normal, just like everybody
Now talk
else.
about you know, preparing for a competition. You know, a lot of people might think, well, it's easy. You don't eat for 3 days and you just make yourself real hungry. Obviously, that's not how it works. It's kind of the opposite, isn't it?
That's the rookie mistake.
There's more to the story you don't want to miss. More Best of the Morning X
Is up next.
on 99X.